Ashe Charmed here to do a quick energy read. Coming to you on September 8th, 2022. Um, I did pre-shuffles already. Just want to explain that this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Everything won't resonate, but something might. So take the messages you can. I'm just gonna pull a general collective reading just to see what I get for tonight. Before I lay down and rest up for tonight and get motivated for tomorrow. So, Spirit, can you give me some general information on the collective? What do they have to look forward to? What should they looking out? What should they be looking out for? Um, Anything. Remember, this is a collective reading. Oh, it's looking good already. That's what I'm talking about. Straight off the top of the deck, a new life. So it looks like everybody is trying to figure out something new. Huh, Spirit said, get out your own way. Spirit said, get out your own way. Please get out your own way. Take action now. Now is the time for you to do the things to make this new life come forward. These messages is going to be straightforward. I see how we going here. If you want a new life, get out your own way. Take action. Do it now. Do it now. Get out your own way now. Whatever you need to do, whatever steps you need to take to get there, to do the things that you need to do to get wherever you need to be. It may not feel good doing it, but Spirit wants you to know to get out of your comfort zone. Because if you get out your comfort zone, once you get out your comfort zone, you got it. You gotta live life in the now. I don't know if some of you guys know about eucalyptus. It's a very good stone if you need a little bit of motivation or something. If you need to do that, live in life now. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. I'm trying to stay real mellow. If anybody know me, y'all know I get live and I be laughing and I be but it's kind of late. Like I say, once again, it's 11:26 in the evening where I'm at. So I'm trying to keep it cool and collective because people are asleep and it's late. So I want to also say I apologize for my squeaky chair. If you guys hear my squeaky chair, I'm gonna get a new one soon. This is just what I have to work with now. So anyway, what other messages do you have from Spirit? What messages do you have for the collective? The goddess of compassion. Mm, mm, mm. Whew. It's a this shadow work time too. Maybe with this retrograde going in, I recognize suffering in order to release it. You consciously breed compassion. So be compassionate for yourself. Be compassionate for people around you. Just use compassion right now. Really make sure that you being nice to yourself, speaking good words upon yourself, loving on yourself a lot. Okay. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Oh, spirit get deep, spirit get deep. And new life. So some of you guys maybe being triggered out here because I'm looking at the bottom of this deck over here. So it says who and what is triggering you at this time because it's a mirror effect. You are being triggered because you see something within them or they see something within you, and the reflection is making you get triggered. So if you're getting triggered at this time, that's shadow work. Figure out why. Figure out when. Figure out how. How is this triggering me? Why is this triggering me? Why am I allowing it to trigger me? What is it that I have to heal from? So make sure that you're doing that kind of stuff, okay, at this time. Somebody needed to hear that. Oh, and I just opened up the deck and it says you can mother yourself. So if some of you guys are out there feeling a little bit lonely or feeling like you don't really have friends right now, it's okay. It's okay to love on yourself. It's okay to mother on yourself. It's okay to be nice to yourself. Once again, that's going back to speaking kind words to yourself, telling yourself that you are enough. because you are enough. Telling yourself that you can do it because you can do it. Telling yourself that you can make it through this trial and tribulation because you can. You have the strength to do it. You can do it. Think positive. Even when the dark night of the soul is telling you that it's a bad day, you're having a bad day, that's all right, because tomorrow's going to be a better day. You have the right to feel the way you want to feel at any time. If that's the way you feel, you have to deal with those feelings. You have to deal with those emotions. You have to understand that they're there for a reason. So you must deal with them and you must let them go. You must release them. So let's see what other kind of messages the Spirit has for you. I'm going to do this next oracle deck, and then I'm going to pull a little bit of tarot just to play. And then I'm going to end it because I just wanted to get some small little messages out just to see what Spirit wanted to talk about. You have the power. You have the power to accomplish anything you want. Thunder and lightning at the bottom of the deck. When they said you need to move now, thunder and lightning. When that thunder and lightning strike, that's hitting fast. That's hitting fast. Thunder and lightning don't play no games. They don't play. You know when they there. You know when it's thunder and lightning. So you might be in this downward feeling spiral to where you're searching. You're seeking for things. You're trying to figure out different ways to heal your body, heal your mind. You might be thinking about going into holistic health. That's a good idea. Even if you don't want to do it for the masses, to just learn different things for yourself, that's a great idea. They're telling you, Spirit is telling you right now, anybody that want to go into higher learning, don't let nobody else tell you that school is a ripoff or whatever. Sometimes people need that schooling to get to where they need to be. That's their journey. So if you're one of them people that need to further your education to get to where you need to get, then do it. Right now is the time. Spirit just said that with the other deck, that right now is the time. You have clarity. If you're not clear about what's going on yet, you will. Clarity will be coming. You'll get a bigger picture about everything. About everything. Be cautious about what? Okay, be cautious about be cautious about the things. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Even though I'm a spiritual reader, sometimes people look at spiritual readings too much. You get confused. You don't understand what's going on. I'm here to tell you, as a spiritual reader, if the message that the person is giving, if it does not resonate to you at that time, do not take that message. That message is not for you. That message is for somebody else. So if you find yourself maybe overindulging in too much tarot, take a step back for a little while. You can reevaluate what you're doing and why you're doing it, and get a clearer picture, and get confirmation. You can get confirmation. You can get confirmation within yourself. Everybody is attached to source, and you can get clarification. But sometimes you just need to talk to, someone like me or any of these other beautiful readers that's on here, that's out here in the mainstream, in the minor stream, wherever you're at, and that's beautiful. But sometimes we do it too much, and they don't want you to get confused with too many different informations from too many different people, because everybody reads energy different, everybody reads tarot different, everybody reads the oracles different. So just take the messages that you get, and take it, and like I said, once again, whatever relates to you, then take that information. If it don't relate to you, then don't accept that into your world. um, I'm gonna say, when I looked at this cautions, it's got the Ouija board on it. So at this time, you may be feeling like, a lot of people don't really talk about it, but you may be feeling like somebody's performing magic on you. They just might be. They just might be, because the caution card is here and it's talking about the Ouija board. So if you feel like magic is being done on you, you might have to do some reversals. You might have to do some cord cutting. You might have to do some separations. You might have to do a couple of those things to find out what's going on and get it taken care of. But never be afraid. Spirit said never be afraid. Um, Make sure you're paying attention to the things you're signing. Make sure that you're reading all the fine print before you sign documentation, before you sign contracts, before you sign contracts to do. I just heard to do building work. So maybe somebody's out there about to do some type of building work where they're gonna do put on a deck or anything like that. Make sure you're reading the fine print. This goes for the contractors and the people that are um, buying the service. How I don't know what that's really called, the consumer, I guess. Um, Make sure that you reading your contracts. Make sure that nobody's not gonna finagle you out your money. Don't go for the quickest, sweetest bid. That's what I just heard. Make sure that everything is which is make sure that everything is confirm. You got confirmation on everything. Make sure that you talk to all the right people before you just sign your name on something. That's what I just heard. So I don't know where that message was going, but that was a message for somebody. That was a real direct message for somebody. I don't know if you starting a new business or what you doing, but yeah, I said I was gonna go in the tarot dinner. Where am I at? 11 minutes. I can go a little bit. Let's see. Let's see what else they got to say before I hit the tarot. I'll hit the tarot next. Any more messages? There go that mirror again. This retrograde must be tearing people up, boy. Cause I know it's doing me. They go to mirror twice. You can't make this up. They want to talk about the reflections. They want to talk about that you need time and you need to take time for yourself. You need to heal from different cycles. You Spirit wants you to know that you're making good progress. You're doing great in what you're doing, but you need time to heal. Do not go and rush into any other relationships if you just got out of one. Do not go and find yourself falling deep in love with somebody who doesn't love you the way you love them. Take the time for yourself. Some of you guys need to get stable. Some of you guys need to make sure that you have time for yourself more than everybody else. Some of you guys need to make sure that I just heard that you're not being a narcissist based upon being with somebody who has narcissistic tendencies. Um, I don't really use that word much, but somebody in the ether said it, so I just repeated it. So somebody's out here with real toxic ways, and you need to stop. Just because somebody treats you bad don't mean that you're supposed to treat them 10 times worse or treat the next person 10 times worse because you were angry. What that mean, if you are angry and a person that angers you, triggers you all the time for no reason, guess what you need to do? You need to get away from that person. That's what you need to do. And if you're triggered and people not really doing things and it's just that their movement triggers you and that's something within yourself that you have to go deep and find out what it is that is making you triggered by these things. Shadow work. This is a good time to do this through the retrograde right now. A lot of people get scared about the retrograde, but this is just a great time to reflect on your past. It's basically what it is. A lot of people, friends will come back. You'll get phone calls from different family members. Yada yada yada. That's on the surface, but underneath all that energy is going back and trying to heal the things that happened to you in the past. Try to forgive yourself for things that you did and forgive others without having that closure from them, but you're still able to heal from it. You're still able to grow from it. You're still able to learn your lessons. You're still able to do the things that you needed to do. So I just want you guys to make sure if you need the time, take the time. If you need to heal, do that. Don't be around people that trigger you. Don't be around people that drive you crazy. Don't be around people that get on your nerves. Okay? If they get on your nerves and y'all always cussing and fussing and fighting, you're not supposed to be around them. So cut it out. You know better. That's what I just heard. You know better. So let's see what the bunnies. Let's just go into the tarot and just see what they have to say generally. I guess I'll pull it. Well, I guess I'm gonna pull. First of all, I'm gonna turn the cards the right way because they're upside down. And when my cards are upside down, that means go to another deck. So yeah, because we don't. If it come out in reverse, I will take it because my decks aren't reversed. So that means that it had to come out that way. And I guess all those cards had to shoot out on the floor. Give me 1 second, please. And just as I was saying, Cards being flipped upside down. Look at that Two of Cups. I'm telling you, some of you guys, significant others, are getting on y'all nerves. Let's see. We got the Three of Wands, the Sun, Temperance, King of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups upside down. Okay, so the overall message that I'm getting, because I read cards different than other people, is some of y'all was searching, and y'all was looking for the right person. Y'all thought the right person came in. I feel like with this Temperance card that you should have took your time, but you didn't. And because you didn't, that King of Sword came out. No gender here. It could be a male or a female, but it didn't end too well. Some of y'all may have had an argument and are not talking right now. Some of you guys may have got ghosted, and that's okay. That's okay. That's not a reflection of you. That's just a lack of communication. We all have to learn how to communicate better. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. That person wasn't supposed to be there, no way. You knew better. That card feel thick. That the hair font feel thick. Y'all knew better. Y'all knew that person was the devil. Y'all knew that person was the devil anyway. So that's why it ended up the way it ended up. That's why the Two of Cups is upside down, because that person wasn't supposed to be in your life, no way. Or the person that's in your life right now is not supposed to be there. You got better things coming because you need to concentrate on you. Okay, so 1704, something just flipped over. Yeah, you was working too hard. Had you working entirely too hard. Entirely too hard. You don't have to work that hard for anything. It's not that hard. Stuff come easy once you do it right. So, because I'm at 17 minutes, going on 18 minutes, I'm going to get a closure real quick and see what Spirit needs to tell you. And then I'm going to call it a night, because I'm a little tired anyway. So I'm praying that all you wonderful people, y'all have a good night, a good rest, sleep well. And, yeah, let's see what Spirit has to tell you in closing. Listen, I'm telling you, can't make this up. It says, focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thoughts, patterns, so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. If you rewind it back, that message was in there. And y'all lovely folks, y'all take that and y'all have a good night. You always welcome to comment, like, and subscribe. I love you all. Good night.